Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm thinking. Take me to a
Oh, bring your live. Hello, guys, and welcome to the Wildrift India Circuit Conquerors League, one of your favorite teams. Yes, AOT is playing today. They'll be facing against Levelup in their second match of the game as well. And Levelup currently are 0-2 in the standings. AOT are 2-0 in the standings. So this is the third game for both the teams, and we are expecting a bit of a banger of a game. Though I would be honest, AOT do seem like a bit of a favorites right here, but I would not discount Levelup, would I, Hero?
Yeah, I think Level Up has lot to prove this game. I think if they can get a win against AOT, na, I think they are again into this right into the running for the qualifiers of top
Yeah,
six.
absolutely. Because like this is a must-win game for Level Up as well. Because otherwise things get really hard for them. Having said that, it is against AOT though, so maybe if they lose, there's still a chance for them to qualify by beating other teams. AOT on the other hand, man, they need to make sure that they win this game because up right there in first position is Band of the Hawk with 3 wins and 0 losses with a perfect 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, right? So AOT need to make sure that they are matching up to Band of the Hawk in what could potentially be a fight for first place between these two teams, right? So I'm excited as well. Picks and bans have started, guys. For the first game, Level Up is on the blue side and AOT are on the red side. You guys are watching the Wildlife India Circuit brought to you by NotiKINGz, TGT Esports, as well as Esports Hub right here. And Fiora getting banned out, Greg is getting banned out, Renekton getting banned out, Wukong getting banned out. So definitely a lot of focus in the Baron slash jungle coming out right here. Hero, what do you think of the ban so far?
Yeah, I think Level Up knows that they don't want to play against Swift's Fiora, which is understandable. And I think Renekton is the only champion remains after Fiora, which can be a very obnoxious. Garen is included, but I think these teams are skilled enough to, outperform a Garen, a good Garen even. But yeah, I think Renekton does make a lot of sense.
Exactly, and the last ban is still pending right here. So let's see what happens because a lot of Baron in focus. Garen is still up, mind you. Master Yi gets banned from Fear as well. I think the word has spread. Somebody must have told these guys that Master Yi might be the one getting picked right here. With the new changes to items in Navori Blade as well, Master Yi is quite strong in the meta, man. He's not really a troll pick anymore. The fact that gets banned out. Oh my lord, I was not expecting that to happen. Let's wait and see what the last ban is, and I think this definitely puts a dent onto the plans of AOT, who were very much looking forward to playing the Master Yi. I could tell you.
Yeah, and I think Apna Malik, who is Crowley, is one of the players in this whole tournament who can pull off Master E and into a funnel comp. And I think because he's a very smart player, and he knows how to play around as Master E is Master E as a champion. So I think if there was any team who can play Master E into any team comp, it would be AOT, I think.
Yeah, the last ban is going to be a Camille as well, and I definitely agree. Like he's already played it in scrims with some great effect, and I feel like it's something with how well AOT plays as a whole, right? It's definitely possible for them to ban that out and not play against. So the last ban was going to be a Camille as well. Now Lee Sin is still left up. So I don't know if that's going to be picked up by AOT right here because these are the last bans you can see on your screen right here. We have to wait and watch to see what the first pick is going to be coming out on the side because I think Ziggs is open. I think Galio is open. So a lot of these picks are open. Diana is open as well in this effort to ban all these junglers and Baron laners, right? The fact that Galios and the Ziggs are open right here is going to be quite interesting to see.
Yeah, and we are just waiting on AOT to start this game, and I think lots of champions which we saw played by lots of contenders contender league teams and also Conqueror teams have been left up. So I think this is going to be a very interesting game because of lots of open champions which are still meta right now. So I think this is going to be still a very good game coming into it.
Yeah, I mean, I just forgot Fizz is left up as well. There are so many power picks left up on the side of
Yeah.
both AOT and Level Up that I feel like we are going to see a very explosive draft come out. There is definitely enough champions. I do remember AOT saying that this do not like the Galio, but this time it's left up. Maybe it could be Minato in the support, or maybe in the mid lane could be Zader playing it, though I have not seen Zader play. Actually, he does play a bit of Galio, never mind. Then and
Yeah.
Fear, he's gonna be waiting to see what the composition is before he picks out his ban. He can still play the Darius right here. He still can play the Akali Swifty. He can play a lot of champions as well. I'm
Yeah,
actually
Swifty.
very much looking forward to seeing. And like, who is your player to watch on the side of Level Up here? Because I have to ask, right? If somebody has to be the one on Level Up today to take down this behemoth of a team on the red side, who do you think is gonna rise up to the occasion on the side of Level Up?
From the level up, I think if I don't know why, but I think if we get fear on the Darius, I think we might see a pentakill. To be honest, because he is very very good on that champion, and he has played it to a very high potential. In the other tournaments also, and also this tournament, I don't think he has played that much Darius in this tournament, but yeah, I think he is a very good carry player on the side of Level Up. And also, Kevin and Outlaw have been in the Level Up for a long time, and Outlaw specifically is a very good jungler. Can match up to the Crowley, Mr. Crowley, who is said to be one of the best junglers in India. So I think the Fear is one to watch in the Baron lane, and I think we have to still watch with the Outlaw also in the jungle.
Yeah, Lucian's left up too. Like the amount of power picks, I'm just thinking out loud. Like, क्या
So
क्या नहीं
many,
ban हुआ
so
है?
many.
Literally, like everything is up. In this
Like
effort to ban like the Gragas's, the Nectins, and the Master E's and the Camille's, they've left up a great amount of picks. And I think whoever gets a lot of these picks is definitely going to have an advantage right here. And you can
yeah,
see like Coven is hovering in the first pick, maybe wants to get a Lucian for himself. But we know for
yeah.
a fact that both Kale and Blizzard, right, marksman mains, mind you, right, insanely great marksman players, right, two of the best marksman players I would say in the scene, right,
Like
are on AOT, and they can just play Lucian anywhere they want to.
yeah, and I think if there was any meta which AOT will be happy when Blizzard coming into the mid, this will be a double marksman meta, because he can play his marksman, which is his main role, and he is trying to.
I'm just reading chat, and Salva makes a bold prediction saying that I think this game is 2-1 in favor of Level Up. So we definitely have Level Up fans in the chat too, boys, and very exciting to see how this plays out right here. And you can see the bans coming out, Arrow, and yeah, the Master Yi ban definitely being used up. And Minato first pick Brom.
Wrong.
When
Yep,
Ziggs Galio is up, you opted for the Brom. Swifty is
Brom.
hovering that Darius last pick. I don't know if that's a bit of
Kale,
a
Kale straight up Lucian. You have to go
I
for
really
Lucian.
think it would be Blizzard going it, but oh my god, they're going Lucian Senna in the bot lane. That's actually very oppressive.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
because this love duo just Brom is very good, very bad into Senna, because Senna gets so many souls out of Brom, because as soon as you can land your charm onto Brom, you get a free 2 souls or 1 soul, minimum 1 soul out of Brom. So it's going to be very interesting
I
bottom
like
lane.
this. I like this pickup coming out on Level Up. I think the fact that
Yeah.
they're opting for a Ziggs or sorry, a double AD composition. Uh,
We have 4 ADCs already locked in
okay.
into the
The
game.
fun part is Fear has picked up the Ezreal. I don't know if it's I don't know what's happening right here, but
It
let's see
is,
how that
I
plays
think,
out.
yeah, it is going to be Corki mid, I think, and Ezreal bot.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe he just picked it up because they wanted to pick it, but I think they didn't have to because
yeah,
it depends. Like Blizzard opting for the Ari, I like that as well, giving them a lot of rotational power, a lot of
yeah,
skirmish heavy 2v2, 3v3 Ari. Charm landing is literally a free kill right here. And on the other side as well, you can see now two very squishy-ish type of champions being played in the jungle, and the Outlaw going for the Kha'Zix. Honestly, not a
Kha'Zix.
bad pickup considering there is no tank on the side of AOT.
Yeah.
The
He
Kazakhs
can,
can do a lot of things, can't he,
yeah,
Aero?
he can one shot. If the game goes long enough, he can one shot even Lucian on the tank build. Sorry, the Lee Sin on the tank build, because he has so much burst built into his kit. He can do a lot of burst damage, and you one shot anyone and just hop out of the fight, a piece out of the fight, as you can say. Like, it is a very
Yeah.
good pickup, I think, in this comp, and
I
does
was a
make a
bit
lot of
I was
sense.
a bit skeptical of Swifty hovering that Akali, because I don't think Akali is a great matchup into the Pantheon. Honestly, it's like
Yeah,
Pantheon favored if the Pantheon knows how to play it. And the fact that a Garen is there sort of nullifies any sort of early game aggression that the Pantheon might be able to bring. Note, however, that he will have priority for the top scuttle, and this is where AOT shines, right, guys? AOT as a team, their macro is, I think, the best in any of the Conqueror contenders leagues. The fact that their team plays to a level where they will always synergize, rotate before the other team, and then outplay you in their rotations is what makes them a threat, right? So I'm
yeah,
very, very looking forward, Aero, to seeing how these guys play out in the scuttle
yeah.
fights, because I feel like top might have priority. I feel Lucian Senna will have priority in the bot lane, and the
Priority,
mid lane
of
I think
course.
it'll be somewhat even, but I would still say Ari maybe can have a little bit priority. Guys, you guys are watching the Wildrift India Circuit Contenders League match between Levelup on the blue side and Team AOT on the red side. These two teams are playing the third game of the tournament, and it's going to be an exciting game. Aero, what are your thoughts on the drafts in both the teams?
Yeah, I think level up draft seems very balanced, and also very straightforward to execute, even in the team fights. But I why are they going back to the base? Is there any problem? Or-
I think this is going to
Okay.
be a restart from the looks of
Yeah,
it.
there might be a restart or something like that coming out of here. But I think, yeah, both the teams has a very good draft. There are some lane pushing towards from side of AOT, and there are top lane going to be pushing from the side of level up. So they might try to play from the side level up side. They might try to play towards top side. But yeah, we have to see what happens with this double, very explosive double marksman bot lane.
Absolutely right. And this point you can see already. I think it's going to be a restart, guys. There seems to be a high ping issue on the side of one of the teams. I think it's going to
Level
be
up.
Level Up itself. I think they definitely have some high ping. Maybe the VPNs weren't switched off or something like that. So we are going to have to wait a few more minutes before the first game officially starts, guys. But until that
Yeah,
point, we can get to talk a bit more about scaling, Aero. One of the fun questions
yeah.
about drafts is always like, once this goes to mid to late game, who do you favor? Because I feel like
Okay.
both the teams have great scaling options. The Senna can scale a lot. The Garen scales like an unkillable tank. But then on the other hand, you
Yeah.
also have the Ezreal and the Corki who scale very, very well too.
Yep, and even this Kha'Zix also scales very well, because as I said, he can one shot anyone on the side of AOT, other than of course Garen, because Garen is going to be too much tanky. But yeah, I think if you say scaling game, I think I have to give it to AOT, because the Senna, and we have saw Senna how obnoxious she is after getting souls on her. Like, she is just, you can't even walk up to Senna after a certain amount of soul.
Absolutely. The Pantheon would somewhat fall off the Kha'Zix if the team is sticking. I don't know. I feel like both the teams, even in late game, have the tools that they need to kill people. Like
Yeah,
the fact that they have Corki in the mid lane will give them enough magic damage. The Garen can't really just itemize one piece of armor item and be fine with it. But
yeah,
yeah, man, like again, it all boils down to execution, and we might even not have to wait beyond 15 minutes. Because if one team here gets a snowbally sort of a lead going, then they can potentially
yeah,
just
yeah.
look to end the game through that itself. Just to remind
Yep.
you guys, this is a remake. I think there was a ping issue on the side of Levelup Esports, because of which we are going to have a remake of this game. We are still in game one, mind you. The drafts are going to be fixed, so there is no change in the picks. It's just going to be a fast remake of the game, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll get into action in just a few minutes, Hero. And again, first blood prediction, Hero. Who do you think is going to get first blood in this game?
I know one thing about AOT, which is Crowley loves to play Lee Sin. Like, he has, I think, 1,000 games or something on Lee Sin, which is mad. I have seen him play so much Lee Sin on stream also, and he knows in and out of this champ. And Lee Sin being very early game focus champ, I think it might be AOT with the first game, first blood in the bot lane. I think it will be, because Puro, yeah, I'm saying, this Brom can get charmed by Senna and get one-shotted by Lee Sin and as Lucian. So much
Absolutely.
LPL, so much L.
Yeah, I feel like actually we should ask this in chat as well. Chat, let us know who do you think is going to get first blood. Not talking about which team, I'm talking about champion. Is it going to be the Lee Sin? Is it going to be the Kha'Zix? Is it going to be the Pantheon? Is it going to be the Ezreal? Is it going to be the Lucian or the Yari? Who do you think is going to get first blood? Let us know in the chat. And if you are correct, you may be one of the lucky ones to maybe get something as a surprise gift. So let me know in chat who do you think is going to be the
Yeah.
first taker of this game. I'll probably put my money on, I don't know why, I feel like it's gonna be the Ari or the decent.
Ari. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
Ari,
Blizzard's
because I
gonna do
think
something and get it.
yeah, I think Blizzard is like you know he have proven himself as a mid laner also because he has had a monster performance in the first week on the Oriana and also last week he had a very good performances on the all the games across he played. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see how he plays the Ari, how he plays that in and out style of play of Ari. But I think if you say who won the skin battle, I think you have to give it to Level Up with this,
I mean, I love the response from chat. I'm seeing answers from Brom to Lee to Kha'Zix to Ari. To Lee Sin, right? So there's two
and
people
I
saying
even
Brom first blood. There's two people saying Lee Sin first blood, and there's one person saying
Malik Daddy first blood. Oh my god.
Senna. Someone said Senna as well. Nobody said Garen or Pantheon. By the way, everyone's like fuck it. Baron lanes with the first blood nahi aane wala. So might as well get it from the other 4 lanes. So we've got
Yeah.
8 names so far, but it's definitely looking like it's a race between the Brom and the Lee Sin from AOT, which is very surprising. A lot of people feel the Brom is gonna take away this win, so I'm gonna look forward to that to happen as well. I don't know who made the lobby last time, but it might have been a
I
ping
think
issue.
I was.
So let me
I
make the lobby
made.
this time.
Okay.
Let me make it.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll just make the lobby, guys. Invite everybody. Make sure everyone's this thing is off. My VPN's obviously off only.
Mine is also off. I think it might be some player on the side of.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you say skin wins, I think it was something. He looks like a high schooler. Oh, Battle Academy Ezreal, which is very incredible skin. Like one of the best skins I have seen in the across a Wildrift right now.
Yeah. Alright, guys, just confirming the ping issues. It seems like one of the players on level up is had some ping issues. Everybody in the lobby?
Yeah, everybody is in the lobby. I think Baba is in the lobby.
Is our
So, yeah.
streamer in the lobby? Okay, there he is.
Yes.
तो आप लोग बात करने लग जाएंगे स्ट्रीमर पीछे बोलेगा भाई मैं तो हूँ ही नहीं लॉबी पे तो
Yeah. Chat will be like, what are you talking about? I
we'll have
can't.
to
We
have
can't see
another
anything.
remake and then then people will like fuck it, I'm out. So alright,
Yeah.
both teams are ready. I am starting it. It is going to be blind pick this time.
Yeah.
Because to save up on time.
Time.
And yeah, I like the fact level up players have level up before the name arrow. It looks very professional.
Very professional and very clean.
Yeah, we were trying to have that in TGT, but people like me were like, I don't want to put it in my name, and then I never did. And then it only Profit is the one in our team who has it, and we keep changing so many fucking players.
Yeah.
That half the time it's like every time we ask
I
somebody,
don't have time.
yeah, before the 1 month also expires, they expire from the team. So like just keep whatever name you guys want, boys. It's okay. No
Yeah,
issues.
it's fine.
It's only Profit who probably is a sweet guy who keeps. Anyways, guys, we are back with game 2 of AOT versus Level Up. Game 1, Coven had some ping issues. Hopefully there isn't any this time. Even if he did, I don't think it would be allowed to have another remake because 9 people had right issues, which probably means that it's that one person whose net is a little bit bad right here. But Aero, before I get all hyped and start chatting, let's just look at if the players are going to the respective positions. They are.
They
So
are.
we
They are.
have a game on our hands this time around. There you go.
Yeah, and I think I want to see a level one invade or level one, some kind of level one coming out of both of these teams. This both of these teams work on their macro and micro so hard. They have game plan across the board. But yeah, I think they are not going to do anything like that. Come on, like I want to see a good level one coming into this game because they have very good pickup
I mean,
potential on
you
the side.
are seeing the Brom not invade, and then if I was Brom, I'd be like, bro, Andha invade karo. But
Yeah.
they want to play safe. And again, this is AOT you're talking about, right? This is a team that's
Yep.
prepared for any sort of invade. They'll just counter invade and kill you instead. So they are opting to go for a standard start. I think they will end up spotting out where each of the junglers are starting. Lee Sin is not on his blue, which means he started red side, and Kha'Zix obviously was seen also on the Raptor camp right here. I think this is going to be an interesting fight for the Scuttle. Let's see if the Lee Sin opts to stay on the same side and challenge the Kha'Zix in the early game, because I would say Aero in the early game, the Kha'Zix, if in isolation, will out damage that Lee Sin, mind you. But then again, what do I know? I'm a Baron lane main, right? So in the top lane, you can see Zeta. Zeta's playing Baron lane. Wait. Alright. We didn't even
Okay.
talk about this, but before I can do that, Lee Sin, Visa Police, man. This guy looking for invade already, but this time it's gonna be Zeta who catches him out. It's a 3v1 gang.
Orki is also here.
The first blood goes to the Pantheon. Chat, you did not take Pantheon's name, and as a result, Pantheon gets it. And I feel that Lee Sin might have been a tad bit too aggressive right there. It is first
Yeah.
blood going to the Pantheon, but the jungler on Levelup also dies, so it's a 1-for-1. And I would still say, like, not a big advantage to Levelup at all, but the fact that the first blood went to a Pantheon means none of the chat were right. Like, you should have just said
Yeah.
Pantheon, right?
Yeah, nobody had Pantheon's back, nobody had Baron Laner's back, and it's like all the action is coming from Baron Laner right now.
Yeah, so the game is going in a bit too fast of a pace. So I have another point to make, which I'll make in probably a lull state. But what this does allow is, because of how strong Blizzard and Garen are, Adi and Garen are, right? This does allow Lee Sin to get a double scuttle right here. On the other side, though, Kha'Zix is also looking to take out his farm. So in terms of gold, they're not really that big. They're not really that different. The extra vision definitely helps. Kha'Zix is looking for a bit of a gank. Note that the Ahri does not have a flash. But Outlaw is just looking to, get some pressure out so that Kavin in the mid lane does not get completely poked out by the Ahri right here. And I just feel like he's staying a little bit too much, getting the level 5 himself, stealing EXP from his mid laner. Mind you, the red buff, I think red buff is gone at this point. We're gonna get another scuttle point at this point. So, wait, my spectator mode, I want to make sure it's vision all. And you can see a sort of invade happening again. Kha'Zix gets his level 5, but Lee Sin also steals the Raptor again. So,
all this. Yeah, all this pressure from bot lane, coming towards jungle of red side. They are going to try to even chase down this Kha'Zix from between tier 1 and tier 2 tower. And they might get dove under, here.
Yeah,
they are
overextended. They are
overextended.
looking to get dove. The next wave is coming, mind you. This is a little bit of a different position now. They are 4-for-4, mind you. And I think Levelup have somehow survived this, what could have been a potentially crazy guy. Never mind, Lee Sin. Will he go in? Oh, nice interrupt from the Brahmal, but does not matter because another kill goes to Lee Sin as well. Lee Sin does flash mind. He wants to get Fear, but Fear will survive. And oh, never mind the Q. The Sonic Wave hits, but that's going to be a double kill as well. It's a 3-for-2 at the end of the day. But they still fall for 2 people, right? So the dive a bit tad too over aggressive from AOT in my opinion, right? And Levelup honestly responding just about as well as they could, knowing that it was about to happen. In the top side, however, Zeta versus Garen is happening, and I think Zeta will just come back. Infernal spawning as well. What do you think is going to be the player? Oh, it looks like Levelup don't want to take Infernal, they want to take the Herald. Interesting choice of objective right here.
Yeah, they just want to scale up right now. They know this Lee Sin and Ahri is going to hit like a fucking tank because they have both got two kills, and I think Lee Sin want to try to get this
I'm a bit impressed, okay? The very conviction on that Herald does actually allow them to be taken without a lot of contest. And this could potentially mean a contest onto the Infernal, because Corky is coming with his package. Senna is camouflaging for people. But again, this is the point in the game where AOT is on a ward. do get spotted out. But again, they are looking to bait out the Corki package. They know that this is a power spike that they want to time out on. And Ari ult is going to be up, so they don't really want to fight until that is up at this point, Aero. And I feel like this team fight will probably make or break Levelup's game, because up until now they are sort of doing even wrong. Gets charmed, his unbreakable gets used, and again the ults don't land at all. Brom ult whiffs, everything whiffs. The only thing that does not whiff is Crowley's smite, as he's able to get the red buff, but on the other hand as well, they're able to not just get the red buff but more kills for themselves. AOT have sort of won the team fight as well. They get 3 for themselves, lose 1 in the process, but they also get the dragon, so net a win. Mia in the middle, and another kill goes over. Blizzard dives on the tower, gets the Ezreal as well. A 4 for 1 and a dragon to boot. AOT win on the one.
Yeah, I think Blizzard has proven more than enough for himself in the mid lane, because going under tower on the Ezreal is not an easy thing to do on the side of Ari, and she has got the solo kill out there. Garen is going to just walk out with taking a bit of damage, but I think coming into that team fight, all 4 members on the side of AOT had their first item built up. They had item lead on the side of AOT.
You can see another fight happening. Aero, the Lee Sin wants to go after the Pantheon. The Pantheon does use his third ability to negate some of the damage, right? And note that the Herald is still up. So Levelup can still play the Herald game at this point. Oh my lord, Zader, that one cannon minion might be the death of you, buddy. But Garen does have his ult. Lee Sin has his ult. Lee Sin kicks as well, uses Sonic Wave to catch him up. And at this point, the only thing you can do is dodge the Garen ultimate with third ability, which was attempted, but he was in the wrong position, and a free kill going out right here. Visa Police with his level 7 and a skewed B smiley getting a kill for himself really well. In the mid lane also, there's so much pressure. Aero, Blizzard is putting on the side of Coven not able to hold on to that lead at all. On the other side as well, another fight is going to erupt right here. Flash from the kill and another dive and another successful dive. Oh my god, they wanted to go after the Kazakhs and they are able to get it. And now this is looking like the kind of game that we expect AOT to play, right? Midland Tower, the first one to go down on the side of AOT, and now they have a nice 5k goal lead at just 22 minutes in the game, 7 minutes in the game, right? And again, you were thinking the early game is going a little bit of even Stevens right here, but AOT is very, very quick on these games. And again
one more kill.
Blizzard with the Ari outplay, man. Who would have thought this 2 weeks ago? This guy was a marksman mid, because he's playing like a mid lane man. His charms are on point. The SL lands. They might be able to get a kill. Noxy will die in the process. Outlaw gets a kill back for himself. And again, Blizzard could be in trouble. Not really, no. He just ends up killing the Kazakhs who was waiting for the Ari to go inside. I'm not sure. And again, Baron lane treatment being given to Zeta right here. Not a Baron lane. He has to flash off. Can he use his third ability at the right time? No, he cannot. The Garen ult does land another kill going over. Why do you not ward the side lanes? Is something I have to ask Pantheon. But then again, Levelup, Aero were the ones who choose to do this weird lane assignment. Okay, I have some time to talk about that. What do you think of the lane assignment? Sending Fear to marksman, sending Coven to mid, sending Zader to top. Like, I don't know what's happening with these lanes.
I think 3 lane changes coming out of one of the most important match for you is not a way forward, because even if they are they might be very comfortable on the champions, the lane, playing the lane is a very different very different game in itself only.
Zader, Kazakh Lee Sin versus Pantheon is honestly the highlight for me, right?
Yep.
Visa Full, look at the flash right here. This time it might be a bit difficult, but Visa Full ends up dying, but Swifty be like, bro, I'm gonna avenge you right here. He's like, you know what? Not happening. Gets the fuck out of there. 10 seconds to go, but again, Ari gets the retribution. Blizzard's like, Crowley, I got your back, bro. I got a kill for you. And Swifty is having fun with the God King Garen right here. 7 seconds to go. The Baron is dead. The jungle is dead on the side of AOT right here. And I'm not sure what Levelup can do at this point, Aero. Like, what?
I think I have one advice for Blizzard, which is play action. Because if you would have got that kill, Lee Sin would have just revived, and you would have got You would have got so much out of it. So play Akshay next time.
I think he has to blame us because we banned Akshan for this week, considering he just came out.
Oh yeah.
Maybe next week we get to see that gameplay as well. And I think I just want to see part 4 of Lee Sin versus Pantheon because Zeta is not
Highlight
allowed
of the
to play
game.
Wildrift this game. Zeta's
Yep.
like, मैं जहाँ जाता हूँ, I see his face everywhere. And, you know, poor guy, this guy, he just can't do anything. And here comes the Corki package in a straight line. They use the Corki package to secure blue buff.
Oh my god.
And I think again AOT with 10k goal lead at 10 minutes. Pantheon are being used. Finally, Aero, we might see a bit of a fight happening, and Minato and Fear are rushing after. Zader is there as well. Who was the target going to be focused on? They chose to back away when they should not, honestly, because they have numbers advantage, and Noxy could be in trouble.
So they should damage.
Should get a kill onto he does, and he dashes away. Very smart. And here comes Visa Police as well with the 2-man kick as well. Brom should die, but not before he stacks the Lee Sin. The Lee Sin will die in the process. So finally, a fight with 11 up, do or even sort of a trade. But Blizzard on that Ari is still alive. Garen is still unkillable. Flash Charm onto the Corki, gets the kill. Blizzard being the MVP of this game in my opinion so far. Beautiful performance coming out, and a 3 for 2 at the end of the day on the side of AOT.
Yeah, I think to be honest, this Outlaw has to just come for a flank because he can't just walk into Garen or even Lee Sin at this point because he can't have that isolated damage on a single target. He has to come from behind and just try to get one shot a Lucian or Senna and try to 4v5 a fight even when from the start only. That's the only way I see AOT losing the team fight because Senna playing front to back is not going to happen because Lucian and Senna are just going to outpoke you and outrange you on all
you
the.
can see another fight is happening this time. Minato should be able to disengage right here. Flash being used just to make sure it doesn't get caught out right there. And the charm does land onto the wrong target again. Jungler is the one who gets caught out right. They're trying to play front to back. Are level up right here, but it doesn't matter because the front is not that strong and the back is getting exposed to the blind Monk right here. Uses a slash art. Beautiful pickup right here. Visa Police will die in the process, but not before he takes another yet flashy play. AOT are just a little bit having fun in this match, but they still get themselves a 4 for 1 in this game. A really entertaining match. I'm so happy, honestly, because their first game against Anti-R was honestly a snooze fest. Compared to that, this is like so much more entertaining to watch, and I feel like they like Ari is 3.5k gold ahead, Aero. Like, look at the Ari gold gap. If you open the scorecard, 11.3k versus 7.8k. There's a 3,500 gold gap just on the mid lane alone. Kevin has had a very difficult time playing against this Ari. Zeta going 1-6 in the bundle. I do not think that these pickups, changing lanes, mixing it up was
worked at all.
Another charm
One more kill.
Another kill. There's Ari has charmed more people in one game than I've seen. And Ari
I have done in my whole career, I think.
I swear, bro.
Because I think there is not a lot of engage on the side of AOT, but this Ari charm has done a lot of work for engaging. Like, they have more than enough engage with this Ari charm, and whenever she had landed a charm, there has been a follow, which sometimes a team does not do, which is follow up on the engage. But AOT, we have seen them play like as a team, and I think they do follow up on all the engages any of the players make.
Yeah, like there's a lot of deaths on the jungle and the Baron side, honestly 3-7 on the Kazakhs, and even though Lee Sin himself has died 6 times in the game, compared to just like 2 deaths on everything else, and now the Kazakhs is slain by the Senna as well, and any attempt of a dragon is no longer valid anymore as Kevin is caught again between the Lee Sin Sonic wave, will try to run away from this point, does not matter, still dies, and it's going to be another 3 for 0, and AOT at this point are just dominating in their victory. They should look to get the dragon for themselves, and with the kind of goal lead that they have, Aero, I think it's just a matter of time before they just rush towards Baron and try to end the game.
Yeah, I think I just wanted to check up on the souls of Senna, and it is up to 52, which is not a big number by this point, but when you see that she has only done one thing, to do damage. She hasn't done anything else. She is not farming or doing anything like that to get so many souls. But I think 53 is still a lot of big number.
Oh,
and
this is guys. witness an occasion for the first time Blizzard has missed a charm in the entire game.
Yeah, I think.
People generally have like a 50% charm rate. Like Blizzard's charm rate is like 95% because I think that's the first time I've seen him miss a charm in the entire game. And again,
Yeah.
with Baron insane as well, Visapool is playing with this game a little bit right here. Garen trying to tank for his fellow brethren right here, but Snoxy's camouflage on the Senna will allow them to go after the top lane tower. Fear, honestly, this lane swap shenanigans, let's be honest, Arrow not really working out for Levelup. I think we should just go
no.
standard. Play game
Yeah.
2 with standard lanes and standard assignments.
Yeah, I think level up game style is pretty, straightforward. Play front to back. So I think they should draft themselves a comp where you have to play one front to back, and just play like that. Don't swap any lanes or any shenanigans like that. But yeah, I think this game is done and dusted at this point.
Hazel does hit 4 people, and there's a lot of juicy HP that if the Kazakhs can literally go in for a kill, but then again the front guy is the Garen with the Bramble, Red Bands and the Sunfire. Even with 200 HP, you can't really solo him at that point.
Yeah.
The Baron does go down. Swifty is looking to get some damage using the super minions at this point. 2.6k HP on the Nexus turret as well. I think at this point it's just another one last push, I would say, on the side of AOT before look to end the game.
Yeah, he has 3000 HP, so it's not going to happen. He can tank 4 tower shots, which is madness at
Honestly,
this point.
with the kind of champions that were up, the fact that Kale gets Lucian, the fact that Crowley gets Lee Sin, like these are some picks that you either want to take or take away, right? Like it's a little surprising to see that happen. Again, Swifty opting for his tried and tested Garen as well, being 9 killable. The dude literally never dies. Even in this game, he's not dead yet.
606.
Yeah, this is gonna be a bit difficult. And again, the Lee Sin kick does land. The Zonya does not matter because you're still gonna die on the side. And Ezreal ult pops up. But
Not
this could be
hitting anyone.
the finale push of AOT. Yes, there is. The Lucian ult is hurting so hard. Every shot of his laser is just completely destroying his opponents. And AOT take game 1 with more than 30 kills in their kitty. What an entertaining game you've seen.
Yeah, I think I am going to give one more advice to AFT. Please go for 50 kills and let us watch that game. Because I think this was one of the most entertaining games I ever casted. And Visa Pol is doing his job. Kale doing his
it was a
thing.
game of like awesome plays, right? We saw some
Yeah.
great plays coming out from the Lee Sin. We saw like an Ari using like a charm bot, honestly, not missing a single charm the entire game. And we did see a bit of an early game skirmish, and Levelup
Blunder.
was doing well. But the moment Dragon came 4 for 1, getting Infernal, like it's just like a lot of these games are somewhere defined by the first Dragon fight where clearly the better team just executes better and they win, and then from that point onwards they just snowball the game out of control, right? And clearly enough, Blizzard being MVP, 33k damage on the side of that Ari right here, right? So I think like Blizzard well on his way to becoming a mid lane main, and I think great plays coming out from both the teams. And again, it's AOT, you take game 1, guys. Game 2 is going to be created. I forgot I had to be the one to make it. We are looking to get started very, very shortly, so don't go anywhere. We'll just be back in a few minutes.
Yep. And I think this was so much good game play coming out of both the team. But yeah, I think they did out macro AOT in this early game. Taking that Herald and even coming for a Dragon also. But yeah, just better team fight coming out of AOT at the point and just snowballing afterwards.
Absolutely right. I think for game 2, what Levelup need to do is go back to square one and pick the stuff that is on their main lanes. I mean, I honestly would love to see a Fear versus 50 matchup. Let's be honest, right? Like, it's fun to watch these matchups, right? I would like to see Coven and the Baron in the Dragon lane properly playing with the support. I would like to see Zedar face off against Blizzard, right? Like, the only matchup that was the original roster was the Kazakhs versus Lee Sin, and to some extent, it was interesting in the early game, right? So, I mean, I would love to see them play standard picks and standard champions in their lanes, and hopefully we can see some exciting plays coming out from Levelup again.
Yeah, and Raider is going to hope that he gets to play Wildrift in this game at least in the mid lane. But because last game he got ganked I think 4 times if I'm not wrong, and every time he just died. He couldn't do anything because Lee Sin has so much damage early game, and Swifty just having that the most playable champion on the side, which is Garen. So yeah, it's just go. I think Zeta is going to hope that he gets to play the game again.
Zader, honestly, the mini game between Lee Sin and the Pantheon was super fun to watch as well, and there was some really great plays from Crowley as well. Right? Even when he thought he's going to die, he gets like the last Sonic Wave to kill the person. He gets the dragon. Right? He's so reliable on that Lee Sin, right? And I think like he had a lot of fun playing this game. I think he was just having fun. It just felt like AOT was having a lot of fun. And it showed in the gameplay too, right? Like they felt comfortable, they were winning these fights, and they were, you know, क्या
Uh,
बोलते हैं, looking really good. So for game 2,
yeah,
they are on the blue side. The Renekton ban coming out from AOT, they don't want to play against the Renekton, so that's going to be banned out against them. Let's see what is else is going to be banned out on the side of Levelup.
Level Up. Yeah, I think Level Up should just go back to square one, play their comfort champs, and try to outplay, team fight AOT, because they are also at the end of the day a human and also a player, so they might make mistakes, and you have to capitalize on them, because AOT, like team like AOT, is not going to make a massive mistakes anytime soon. So you just have to
I think
capitalize on
AOT will
small
make
mistakes.
mistakes. Is that the mistakes they make doesn't matter, right? Like they might just make an
Yeah,
aggressive trade, but when it comes to winning, right, the fact that they just rotate really well, and when the big team fights come, they rarely make mistakes, right? So they might make these individual initial mistakes, but I still don't see them losing in the macro game absolutely at all. I think that's where
yeah,
level up to really win. Let's play devil's advocate here, right? For level
yeah,
up to win, right, they need to get a great start, and they need to make sure that they don't make a single
any
mistake
mistake.
once they have the lead, right?
Yeah.
And if they do that, then yes, there's a possibility they can beat them, right?
But
But it's just
even in the isolation, I will still give it to AOT, because if you say that both the teams don't make any mistakes, I think AOT will outfight Level Up
yeah,
at this
definitely,
point.
definitely.
Yeah,
That's why
but
I said first they have to get a big lead in the early game, right?
yeah,
So they can maybe
that's why.
snowball off that lead.
Yeah,
Another thing, right? Another thing. I'll be honest, right? There is a level of intimidation now that AOT have built, right? Her team जो
built.
खेलती है AOT के साथ, oh my god, it's AOT, you know, oh my god. So you have to believe in yourself. कि bro,
Yeah,
AOT हो या Amihan Esports हो कल, right? Like
yeah,
you have to believe that you can win. And the moment
yep.
you play with that conviction, it automatically becomes a more competitive game. So I think that is something we have to teams have to let go of this intimidation
Yeah,
factor, not give too much respect to your opponents, give them the respect they're due, but
you.
not more than that, right? And I think that's
Yeah,
when, if teams do that, I think they're in a better spot mentally to play a game get better, right?
against.
And the Darius ban coming out as well, they are anticipating Fear to pick the Darius, isn't it? And Fear without a
Yeah,
Darius, he can play Garen, mind you, he can play Akali, but I think his Darius is definitely one of a kind. So let's see what ends up happening right here. Master Yi
yeah.
still getting banned out. They do not want level AOT to play Master Yi.
They don't want, like, the last thing Level Up want,
Mhm.
after losing two, like they are being 2 games down already, losing to a troll comp, which is AOT can pull that off, that will hurt morale so bad. So at least Level Up making sure that they don't want to lose to Mastery. At the end of the day, it's still a troll pick. So yeah, I don't think they don't just want to do that. So I think, yeah, they will just ban the Mastery right now.
Yep.
And
Who's
and
gonna write
Fiora.
down Wukong?
Should I? Okay.
Yeah, Wukong, Gragas, Darius, Master Yi. Alright, guys, we are starting with game 2. Let's go into the action. First pick, what do you think is happening? Because again, the Gallios, the Ziggs, the Lucians are left.
Noxy is first pick.
You know, a
Yeah,
lot of
I
things are
think
actually left. I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens.
Noxy is left, and I think Noxy might try to play this. I have seen him play Galio lots of times, so he might try to play Galio also, because Galio is very good at the in the state of the game right now. And also his, like, he has so much of a deep champion pool. I don't even know what he's going to play, but I think he can go towards Galio, or something like, even like Pantheon, because Pantheon has so much of early game agency, and if in the support role you can pick Pantheon and still play,
Oh my
a level
god, the
good game.
poll the poll has 100% yes. Somebody
Oh my
asked will
god.
AOT win this match? There's nobody saying no. 18 votes and
How?
100% win it. Damn son.
Okay.
Brom
Yeah.
first pick coming out from Noxy right here. This time it's him who's gonna take the Brom. Extremely good in early game skirmishes that Brom pick,
Yeah.
isn't it? And Noxy is a great Brom, we know that already. On the other side, you can see Camille being left open, Galio being left open. I think we are
It
finally
up.
gonna see Levelup playing their element, their champions, their lanes.
Yeah.
And again, Ziggs left open as well. We did discuss this. Lucian
Lucian.
left open. The OPs are being traded, Arrow.
Yeah, I think even if they don't go for double ADC comp, I think this is like better than that. Ziggs and Lucian are so much obnoxious in both of their respective lanes and even in the team fight. So I think both of the champions does make a lot of sense. And now I want to see a very good early game jungler coming out of Crowley. I think it might be Lee Sin. He might go for
It'll be
Graves.
Graves because it's the Brom, right? They've picked that
Yeah.
up. Swifty with the Riven pickup is very interesting as well.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a new AOT, right? We've rarely seen
Yeah.
Crowley play Graves, very strong in the current meta. We've rarely seen Swifty play Riven as well. So we are gonna see some new champs coming out from AOT in game 2, guys. It's gonna be really interesting
Yeah.
to see what happens right here because with Vayne, so with Riven and Gragas, with the Brom as well. So not Gragas, with Graves. Like, what do you think of this competition from AOT?
Bro, this I think we are finally into 2.4, sorry. And I think Graves does make a lot of sense. I think Brom and Graves are going to straight up invade. So I think Level Up have to anticipate that they are going to invade. And I think with Lucian also being picked there, they might try to snowball from the bottom lane.
Yeah, what I really like on the other side is actually the Olaf pickup. I know for a fact Fear plays Olaf. He's played against with me also once. And the thing with an Olaf in the Riven lane is that the Olaf has priority. Riven will have to wait a bit, and I don't think she can really 1v1 the Olaf, especially if the Olaf gets ahead. Having said that, though, you know how good Visa Police or Crowley is at ganking the Baron lane. You've seen it in game 1 as well, the testament to that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this game plays out. Remember, guys, you guys are watching the Wildrift India circuit between AOT on the blue side and Levelup Esports on the red side. The tournament is sponsored by NotiKINGz, TGT Esports and Esports Hub right here. The score is 1-0 in favor of AOT and game 2 is about to start and we can see somewhat of an invade coming out from AOT right here.
And Level Up is anticipating it, but I think they might go towards this, red buff of Olaf, and Olaf might get picked off here.
No.
Do
He
they
knows
know?
what's happening. Yeah, he knows what's happening.
Yeah,
So
he's just going to go under second
the
tier
invade
2 tower.
pops up, so this is to make sure that they're doing parallel jungling. Now the reason why this is so good, Arrow, is because this means that Olaf now has to play very, very scared, because it means the entire red side jungle will be warded. Never mind, just takes the red and backs off. Never mind, I thought he was going to take more than just that buff. On the other side though, you can see Outlaw looking to do the same, but he will be a bit late to the delay. Let's see if he's going to be able to smite that on time. Yes, he is going to be able to do that. The taunt does land, but they don't really want to fight. And smartly enough, they do run away, but the flashes are being given right there. The bloodthirst from AOT shows up really good, and they get a kill onto the Ziggs of all champions, mind you. So that's a really good start from AOT right again. And now the blue invades are happening. And again, we could see another skirmish happen right here. Oh my lord, AOT with this aggression with the Brom, man. This is how teams at the highest level play, and they're so good at it. Brom's in level 1. Minato dies in the process. The stack lands. Lucian's there as well. Outlaw has to run away for his life. Smites the wolf camp. And I think at this point they will have to just take the losses and run. As you can see, Coven is trying to push out the wave. No, he's trying to freeze the wave for some reason. And the wolf camp is the next thing to be taken. Never mind, they decide to go against it. And this aggression level from AOT. What are your thoughts on that?
I think this might be GG at this point, because they have so much like early game into their hands, because Camille is going to be on one buff, she's just going to get this red buff, and Graves is going to even try to get this kill on the Olaf right now.
I don't know what Outlaw is doing. He's walking left, he's walking right. in the top side, you can see that happen. The gank does happen and the Olaf dies. This was their main win condition for the fact that the Olaf to not die. The fact that he's died right here is just horrible. And level up, man, they seem to be a bit lost. And you can see right here, Visa Police is waiting for gank part 2. We have seen this plenty of times right here. The fact that River is level 4, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough or not, but here comes the gank
Level
again.
5.
Yeah,
He's
level 5, but it's going to be a little too late at this point. And again, there is no help. He cannot walk to his minions. There will be Visa Police waiting. He has to back. There is no option. He throws another thing. 4 people from AOT want to get that Olaf, and they get the stun. They get the kill. Completely, utterly denied is that Olaf in this game.
Yeah. And we haven't even talked about Kale, picking this Ziggs into bottom lane. This is such a flex pick coming out of Kale. It's so good to see, but I think,
last game Kale got Lucian, this game Blizzard, bro, I want the Lucian instead. And they are able to keep the Ziggs away. The Ziggs just uses ultimate and runs out, right? So, oh my god, this game is so much in favor of AOT from the first second of the game. My god, I would be very hard pressed to play this matchup again. There's no level 5 on the Olaf still. He needs to get his level 5. Where can he get it is a question. Oh,
he's half HP. He's half HP. He's half HP. He's done.
Another time, and the treatment is being given to this Olaf right here, boys. And this is looking very, very bad for level up right here.
Yeah, I think, it is very smart to play top side, because Level Up is not getting anything on the cross map. They haven't even got a single plating on the bot tier tower, even on the mid tier tower. So they, they haven't even got the red buff on the side of Graves. So I think they have, I think AOT has played out of their mind, and if performances like this come out of AOT, I think they are going to be walking away on this in this tournament.
A bit of a consolation prize could be this dragon that they both screw up their smite to some extent, but it's still going to be level up to get it. So a small consolation from this point. But if you look at the goal lead right here, the Olaf is 2.6k, the Riven is 3.4, and at this point, Lucian's super far ahead, Graves super far ahead as well, right? It's a 4k goal lead at 4 minutes in the game. The early game aggression from AOT was just too much for Level Up to handle. But for this point, maybe Level Up can try to slow down the game a bit, can't they? Because at this pace, the Olaf will never ever get to scale.
Yeah, I think they have to just, try to give up as many objectives as they can and farm up, because you can't even overextend on the side of Level Up. So they just have to play safe and play for scaling. But I think that is not even on the side of them. So I don't know how they are going to get out of this whole.
Yeah, the thing is that the fact that Olaf got one of the kills, I think we missed that. The fact he got one kill still makes him not utterly terribly behind, I would say, at this point. Yes, he's behind, but it's not a 2k goal, it's a 1k goal lead. He can still maybe cover it up if he just chooses to farm. But what's happening right now, Arrowverse and Level Up are just playing defensive mode. They can't even walk half a map ahead because they're worried that at this point, there will be somebody in the bush from AOT waiting with the Braum and Graves to gank. And this is how you play Braum and Graves, my friends. You just invade the hell out of your opponent and you keep winning because of Braum stacks and just early game prowess from this Graves coming out right here. It's a very, very threatening game from AOT, I'll be honest. To watch this itself is a bit of a difficult thing. And you can see right here, they are able to get a kill onto Graves right here. Great catch up again. The Solace pickup does happen. The shutdown goes to the Kaiser of all the people. She gets herself on the board and ahead of the Ziggs right here. So actually not bad. Level Up are trying to slow out the game, and it is working in their benefit, it looks like, because now they got the shutdown on the Graves.
Yeah, they're trying to get this mid tower also, They're trying to do something on the map, They are trying to take as much advantage they can, which, in which AOT's early game, they have, built so much early game on their side. So they are trying to do something to get out of this hole.
Yeah, the fact that Olaf's Triforce is ready, he's equal in levels or just a little bit behind in levels of the Riven, is a good thing for the Olaf. So he is able to make a comeback happen. The fact that the jungler is a little bit behind is not bad, because now the gold... Oh, now they get another pick out of the Braum. Galio with a great pickup right here. and they do not expunge a lot except for the Kai'Sa ultimate right. So the slowing down from Levelup really helping them out here, because now they get another kill. They get a dash on the Blizzard as well, but they will look to run away because Ziggs is there as well. Poke is landing from both the Kai'Sa and the Graves. Redemption being used. Ziggs ult lands on to Coven as well. The Sona is there to top her up a little bit, and in the mid lane, Olaf is just looking to eat away as much farm as he can just to be relevant, and that is allowing him to actually come back a bit in the game, because he was 1k gold behind and now he's around 700 gold behind. So he's recovered around 300 to 400 gold just through farming, and that's actually kind of impressive if I'm honest. The fact that he's been able to take the jungle camps, he's doing what he needs to do to keep stay alive, and I think that's smart. In the other side though, AOT are looking for a dive-ish, which I don't think is smart of them. But then again, all ultimates are up, and Noxy is just being a very annoying Braum right here, trying to prevent the backs from happening. The next dive could potentially see them go all in, but Sona's backing the Kai'Sa left alone to a lot of the Lucian Knight completely demolishes Kai'Sa's HP. How do he survive on 1 HP? Look at the Kai'Sa HP right here. What is that damage on Lucian? Holy crap, the Essence Reaver hurting a lot.
Yeah, Lucian has Essence Reaver completed, and even Executioner's Calling is completed on the side of Lucian to cut down that Sona's healing. But yeah, I think Sona going back, and I think keeping Kai'Sa singled out.
And on this point, they go after the Lucian. The ultimate from Galio also lands, and they kill one person, but Gale is alive. Never mind, they get Braum as well. AOT on the team fight. Here goes my boy Fear, and gets a kill on the Ziggs as well, and AOT are getting demolished in this team fight. The Camille Galio composition works, Arrow. They get themselves 3 and just lose Fear in the process. Fear builds an instant teleport. The Riven, Swifty not being able to do much, and again the goal lead is still in favor of AOT, but Levelup have won a team fight, and this is positive news for Levelup.
Yeah, I think Fear is doing whatever he can to put Levelup in this, keeping Levelup in this game. He has farmed up, and he has ready to go and dive this backline of the AOT. And AOT have to play safe. They can't just walk up to this Braum, Camille and Galio, because they have the threat of one-shotting some their carries.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not sure what item has Sona built. Is that Archangels? Okay, that's Archangels.
Yeah, that is Archangel stuff.
I thought she might blowing water. I was like, that would have been a bad item onto this particular composition. But you can see right here, the goal lead has gone from 4k to around 2k in favor of AOT right here. And the fact that whenever Camille and Galio also are up, Levelup is able to fight really well is quite impressive. But they still might be losing towers right here. The taunt lands onto 2 people actually. That's not bad at all. Camille is there with her dash, chooses not to ult. And honestly, Fear have to give this guy props. The fact that Riven is still very far ahead is very, very good for her, because she's getting a lot of side waves. This could potentially, they could catch the Riven, mind you, but if they would do that mid lane tower, and Olaf just farming, gets himself a kill or 2. Top lane, nobody's checking the Riven, nobody's watching the Riven. The mid lane as well, another pick could potentially happen right here. No ultimate is being used except for the Sona ultimate. The Ziggs pop is landing, and I think AOT are finally getting a bit serious. They're not playing around anymore, they're not doing anything crazy shenanigans. Ultimate almost destroys the Sona, but Sona tops him up again, right?
Yeah, so Sona healing has been so good for Levelup.
Beats Poke, boys. He'll beat Poke beats whatever, but at this point, the Camille ult does land onto the Braum. The Galio ult is there to deceive it, and they will somehow not be successful. Braum will die in the process. So will the Galio. Supports giving each other's life in that process, and again AOT are still coming out on top. They got the top lane turret as well, and again they got the mid lane turret. Even though this game is having a 1-for-1 trade, AOT are still the ones pushing the tower advantage.
Yeah, because they have got this tier 2 tower on the top lane, so they're going to be a pressure building on the top lane. And I think Fear is doing whatever he can do to keep them in the check and keep them in the game. But yeah, I think the early game is proving to be very strong from AOT, so they are still having a comfortable game around.
Yeah, but a lot of the team fights that you've seen, right? Levelup has won most of the team fights at this point. Every time they engage, they've gotten the kills. And but now things will be different, won't they? Look at the number of Zhonyas on the side of AOT, right? Now they're not dying with the Camille Galio ult anymore.
Yeah, you can't one shot backline, and you don't have that option right now, because if Olaf tries to go into backline, they're just going to Zonia, and then Olaf is going to be sitting between five people of AOT, which can just turn onto Olaf and try to kill him before even fight starts. Look at the Crowley. Look at Crowley. He's BMing them standing in the mid lane. But
Surprisingly
Sona's
enough,
smoke is also
Livin has
lamp.
built a very big lead for herself just to side farm. And we haven't
Yeah.
seen much. Another fight comes. Lucian is the one who's getting jumped upon. Zonia being used, but I don't think it's enough. They still kill the Braum and they still go after Lucian. Lucian will have to use the third ability to run away. Dash is also there. The slow
He's dead,
lands.
he's dead.
Another 2 for 0, but the bot lane tower goes down. AOT responds with a tower kill, and now this could
They're
potentially
going
be
towards
a
Baron. They're going towards
trade
Baron.
for an inhibitor turret, perhaps. What is happening
Yeah,
here?
I think Galio can stop them, three of them, but Riven is teleporting, and I
Yeah,
think
Galio on the side as well, though. They can still get Baron. Levelup can look to get
Yeah.
Baron. And yes, they are able to get the Baron. Can they kill the Riven and run away before Graves comes? Yes, they can. Levelup are winning these team fights. The ground might get used as well. Oh, never mind. They choose to chase. Galio is also here, right here. And
they both are very low. They both are
yeah,
very
but
low.
they should not extend this fight because
Yeah.
backup is coming. And they
Yeah,
get
yeah,
Baron. Level up, get
Oh
Baron,
my
guys.
God.
Suddenly the votes against Level Up are now 30-70 in favor of Level Up in AOT. So three people realizing that Level Up could potentially take game 2, and this could be AOT's first potential loss of the game. But you know, it's
Yeah.
too soon to speak yet because they are gonna get the Dragon Arrow and they still. Oh, they use the ultimate again, but there's no follow-up. Zona being used to bite and teleport being used from the Olaf as well. They want to jump, they want to fight. The ult does not land, whiffs completely again. Outlaws doing what he can, playing very well on the commit, mind you. But
Yeah.
nothing happens. They get the dragon, they back off. Baron still not properly utilized on the side of Level Up yet.
Yeah, if they would have got one kill now, I think it would be so worth it on the side of Level Up, because they have Baron buff to then just push these towers and get so much standing gold on the map. Because they have so much standing gold on the map, they haven't even got a mid lane first tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they're finally doing it now. They get one tower. They can look to get the top tower as well. Even if this Baron gives them a couple of outer lane turrets, it's not the best, but at least you take it, right? At least the game then stalls into late where the Olaf becomes a proper split push threat at this point. He can be in a position where he will easily 1v1 the Riven. Also, even though Riven has a lot of items at this point, you know, Olaf has matched her completely and now he's even Steven. In
completely.
fact, with this tower take, he will be exactly even in gold. On the
Yeah,
Riven.
he's just 100 gold behind, which is
And,
not anything.
They
Again,
get
a team
the
fight.
block. Beautiful face check. Beautiful, bush camp coming out from Level Up right here. And again, guys, this is something a bit unexpected for how difficult the early game was. Level Up have kept their mental up, and especially this guy in the Baron lane, Olaf, for how badly he got bullied there. The fact that he was able to keep up and farm, stayed, kept himself relevant and brought himself back in the game is truly commendable. This is, guys, this is where we see the power of Level Up. You don't really underestimate this team because this team has shown during times that they are not somebody to be underestimated. If you give them an inch, they will take an arm at this point. And AOT are slowly realizing that their composition at this point is not really that great at pure 5v5s, right? Because again, a single Galio taunt and the return damage from the Olaf, the Kaisa, as well as the Galio at this point is a lot, and Galio should look to buy right here. Oh, he straight up buys an Infinity Orb out of nowhere. Look at the item fight. There was nothing and then there was
Oh
Infinity
my
Orb.
god.
So,
Yeah,
I think a Morello would have been much better here, but
no,
he wants to go for
you-
the crit damage, I guess.
yeah, but you get what do you call this? Healing reduction from the orb now. Oblivion orb, it is called.
Oblivion
But yeah,
doesn't heal you.
No, it cuts down the healing from the other side also. So it's still a good pick, you know.
Oblivion Orb, nahi,
Murray-
he built Infinity Orb, which only crits at lower HP. It doesn't do any anti-healing, bro. So
it does with the new patch. It does.
Oblivion Orb doesn't do anti-heal. Only Morello does. That's the thing. No, Oblivion Orb is just magic penetration.
I think
Oh,
it
never
does,
mind.
but I
At this
think yeah.
point, another fight is happening, and the Zona being used. Blizzard trying to run away at this point, and they will survive the fight right here. The damage from the Lucian ult is insane. Riven comes as well, and now Swifty's turn to show off in this game. And finally,
here,
AOT are like, let's play some serious games. Here comes Olaf trying to do whatever he can, trying to go after 4 people, getting confused and hitting nobody at the end of the day. And suddenly, AOT get a complete ace for themselves. And this is it, guys. Just when you are giving some amount of hope on the side of Level Up, one wrong team fight from them completely ends the game. It's 12 for 12. Level Up fought valiantly. Will give them credit for this, but it is still AOT that are undefeated in the tournament. They are looking to win this game, and a great team fight from Riven and everyone inside of AOT. They will take this series 2-0 for themselves.
Yeah, I think that Lucian ult did so much damage, man. Like that ult was
What is with
like
Lucian
a
ult and
GG.
that damage, man? Holy crap.
Yeah. Plus, because he has Executioner's calling on the side, so the healing from Sona is just getting cut down. So they are not even getting healed by Sona when Lucian is ulting them. So they are just getting their ass kick from Lucian, and then 50 just come up with the Riven and gets 2 quick kill, and it's done at that point. Olaf can't just come and 1v5 anyone because there is no healing or any support coming out of
If you look at
team.
the goal lead, right? Like AOT was still in the goal lead throughout the game, and they just finished it with the goal lead. But at this point, the last fight just didn't work out for them at this point. And the Zonya is really paying off. Blizzard able to survive and returning a lot of damage. Ziggs' damage in this game, 30,000. Just Ziggs being on a team means that she will do an insane amount of damage. And AOT, with how great they started, fumbled a lot in the middle. Level Up came back very well. It was a close game, mind you, but then it just took one team fight that AOT played very, very well to get a complete ace. And that was it, guys. AOT win the series 2-0. Game 2 was a very, very close game at this point, right? So
yeah, it's a 12 for 12 kills. Like, it is not like, 14 or 15 to 0 or 14 or 15 to 2. It's a 12 for 12 game. But just, the last team fight, just AOT just out team fighting Level Up, man.
absolutely, guys. And this is it, guys. AOT still remain undefeated at the top with Band of the Hawk. They both end week 3 with 3-0 and 3-0 goal leads at this point. And Level Up and Arcana will have to fight a lot to get into top 4 now, because they both are 0-3 in the tournament. And let's see, guys. That was it for today. We hope you had some fun watching these matches. Aero, what are your thoughts on the series so far, or as a whole?
Yeah, I think overall everything is going so good. There are so much close games going on in the games around the week, and I think we are after next week there's going to be seeding starting to come into play. You have to win all of the games, all of the as much as game possible to get into the playoffs. So yeah. Just this tournament is just going to get to next level of hype from the next week.
Absolutely, guys. And this is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. AOT is remaining undefeated. A lot of amazing matches coming to you next week. Make sure you guys have subscribed to the Level Up Gaming YouTube channel, where all of these matches will be streamed. That's it for today from me and Aero. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.
Somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show. Afraid to say real love. Now I see you, and I'll make it through to find the life that we once had. I see it now, I feel it now. Real love. Now I see you, yeah, you know I do, to make it through the times we had. I see it now, I see it now. Now I'll break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. Our work it out, I'll work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
Time stops when I'm falling for you. The world stops spinning. My head is spinning too. Time stops when I'm falling for you. Should I stop or are you falling for me? Is your world stop spinning? Is your head spinning too? Should I stop or are you falling for me? Is your world stop spinning? Is your head spinning My heart stopped when I first saw you. My world stopped spinning. Now my world revolves around you. Did your heart stop when you first saw me? Did your world stop spinning? Does your world revolve around me? Me too. Me too. Should I stop or are you falling for me? Is your world stop spinning? Is your head spinning too? Did your heart stop when you first saw me? Did your world stop spinning? Does your world revolve around me? Me too. Me
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out, yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I gotta keep you? I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me.